Hello, Ghost. How are you? What? You're still low? I'm a little bit low. Let me just check the microphone a minute. Or do you mean I'm a bit low in the camera? No, that's the wrong one there. Right, the wrong one. Just make sure I'm on the right mic. Oh, all right. Sorry. Right. Sorry, Ghost. It switched to the wrong mic again. Yeah, it just likes doing that. So you only got to touch it, and it's like, okay. So thanks for coming in, Ghost. And of course, like the camera then disappears. You know, we can't have it without the camera, can we? Come on. So the camera goes down in that bottom left-hand corner. So welcome, Ghost. It's nice to see you. Lots better now, yeah. Yeah, sometimes, you know, I've only got to touch it. You know, sometimes I do think, oh, look, it's a bit out. I'll just turn it, and then when I turn it, it comes out. So please let me know if it goes a bit quiet. Right, we're doing the ugly baby one today, which is, you know, if I read that description, Geralt knew that Uma currently resided at Crow's Perch, the Baron's bandits. Hungry for a bit of unrefined entertainment, they had made Uma their jester. Geralt knew he would have to put an end to this farce, take the unfortunate being to Velen, and with the Yennefer's help, try to lift the curse that held him. So we've got to go and see the Baron. Okay, so that's where we are on the map. Okay, so what I did, I'm not there, am I? Oh yes, I am. Yeah. What I did was I went over, I don't know, somewhere here, and I did a few question marks just to get a few things, and also I found a way of really lightening my load. And then I went back here and deposited extra stuff in here. Okay, so we are wherever that is, which is just there. So we're just about to go up into, you know, where the Baron is. Okay, all right. So that's where we are. We just came through the entrance down there, and so we've got to go and tell the Baron about that. So Uma, I don't think that was the same one as the quest. You know, as the quest that we have with the Baron, but it's kind of attached to that. Kind of attached to it. Oh, it seems very loud in my ear, so I might actually turn that down. How do I do that? Right, it won't be a second. It's a bit loud in my ear. This. No, that's the wrong one. Let me just turn the volume down in my ear a bit. It was chatting and I can't hear.
Of course not. We keep tossing.
Oh, the camera came back up. Okay. So yes, let's run hastily. So what I did was I went into my inventory. Okay, and I had a look and see what was causing all the trouble. And what it was is I was carrying a huge amount of innocuous things, like alchemy crafting. I found out all these were 0, but all the leather and all that kind of stuff was all loaded stuff. I dropped it all in my box. It's all for crafting, in other words, and I've gone down to 25 instead of like 40 odd. So I've vastly increased my range now, so I could pick up a couple of things to try and sell them. Right, we're still not there. So hopefully with the glasses I'll be able to see the dots a little bit better. I mean, it's still a bit iffy because the writing is small in this. So you know, wish we had an option for bigger text. So I think he's up there. So I don't know. I'm thinking of you know, I don't want to disappoint anybody who's been enjoying The Witcher 3, but you know, I'm playing fantastic on it because I did it okay the first time, but it seems to be not so good now as it was. I mean, you know, I was a bit more intelligent then. I don't seem to be now. So I was thinking of doing a poll and choosing between Kingdom Come Deliverance or The Witcher, so I might do that just to get people's reaction. Right, hello, Sergeant.
Need to talk to you.
About?
Well, it's up to you. I've only got one option. Uma. Well, I'll let Geralt talk.
Uma, gonna take him with me.
Believe you meant to say you've come to ask my permission to take him. I am in charge now, so...
Not about to ask for anything. I'm
telling
telling
last
you,
time? I don't think so.
You can try to stop me. But then I'll bring your enlightened reign to an end. An abrupt and premature end.
Think you got me shaking in my boots?
You sure as hell should be.
Fine. Cripple's not worth no blood. See the groom. He ought to be glad to give him up bugger's been eating from the feed bags. And a pleasant journey to you both.
Thank you kindly.
Yeah. Right then. So we've got to tell the person in minding the stables that you are taking Uma. So Uma's like a hideous kind of deformed creature that they were making fun of. So yeah, it's kind of hard to see those dots in it. It'd be nice if we had those little things that we had in Oblivion, wouldn't it? Those lovely little sparkly things. I must admit, I really got enjoying that. So right, okay. So I'm not quite sure how long I'll do today. Couple of hours, hour and a half. Not quite sure. Well, probably not hour and a half. Probably a couple of hours. Excuse me, stable master.
I'm taking Uma.
There ain't a...
Sergeant Hartle said I could.
Bring him back, though, won't you? Be awful dull without him.
What do I find some other diversion.
Find something else to laugh at. I don't know. Catch some frogs and shove straws up their asses.
Got one of your Witcher games?
Witcher
Yeah,
version's different.
right answer.
Don't make me show you. Open the door. Now.
I thought I was just taking the horse. Oh, that's where Uma is. Right, okay. Quest failed?
Hey, little guy.
So I'm supposed to do the other one. I wonder what that is. Maybe I had two choices and the other one failed.
This here's Roach.
That's one thing
She'll
about
take
this
us to
game, you
Kaer
can't
Morhen.
tell stuff.
Well,
So
come
I'll
on.
probably do it a lot. So we're kind of a lot better Geralt now. And I've switched to a sword now instead of an axe. Don't quite fit the character, do it? Well, come on then. It was just an Oblivion rat, leave that one. Although they're 3 times the size. Come on, Uma. Don't chase the rat. No.
Quit playing around. Let's go.
So let me just look and see what bit failed. Oh, I don't get the chance.
Looks like we got company. Nilfgaardian battle mounts.
Uh-oh. Oh, don't tell me they want the kid. What? It's a man. I think it's a man, isn't he?
What do you want?
Not quite
The
sure.
Emperor's displeased with you.
Then he ought to ask somebody else for help.
Oh.
The Emperor does not ask anyone for anything. You will ride with us to Vitsima.
Sure about that?
Don't even try.
Yeah, I better not.
Fine. Lead
So-
the way.
It could be that when I had that to help Yennifer and she wanted it done now kind of thing, and this has delayed me. That could be what I just failed. But I haven't done this. When I first played this, I didn't do that. So this might be interesting.
And the Third
what?
Army will sweep in from the west to take Bangli.
Oh, thanks, Queen. You left a lot. Thank you. All right.
Imperial Majesty.
See you next time.
Our
Thanks,
spies
Queen.
report that the garrison at Bangleen consists almost wholly of mercenaries.
Bribery, then.
We stand to lose exactly no men in battle.
And we stand to
Take
lose
care,
less
Queen.
time. Very well. Give the orders.
Sorry, Your Lordship.
Then set sail.
As you wish. At once.
Take care.
Your Imperial Majesty. Yennefer.
I brought the Uma.
I did not have you brought here for an exchange of courtesies. Report.
Well, I better not do. I don't take orders from you, don't I? Now that I've upset him, so have it your way. Yeah, Geralt.
As you wish, Your Majesty. Ciri. Well, this Man is the key to finding her.
Yeah.
I give you 3 solid leads. Trails as fresh as morning dew. The aid of my spies and my court sorcerers. Yet in my daughter's stead, you bring me this... monstrosity?
Didn't mean it.
I hope you have more to say. For your
I
sake.
do.
Listen, I'm looking for a needle in a haystack. A needle that at any moment can...
It's a difficult task, I know this. What of it? Listen to me. I rule the largest empire the world has ever known. I wage a war against the North, command men in tens of thousands, while at home the trade corporations and nobles seek to depose me. You cannot expect me to pity you the difficulty of your task.
He's got a point there, doesn't he? Yeah, this monstrosity might be your daughter, you know. Although, let's do that one first. I know where Ciri is, what she did.
I pursued those leads you gave me. Ciri first reappeared in Skellige with a mage, an elf.
Yeah.
Yen knows more,
The Wild Hunt tracked them down, found them there. They were forced to flee to Velen.
where they were separated. Ciri spent some time with a local warlord, a self-styled baron
Yes, I know my vassals.
who helped her get to Novigrad, where Ciri crossed some of the city's underworld bosses. She had to flee, went back to Skellige, ran into her elf companion there.
And into the Wild Hunt. Again. Ciri and the elf fled, out to sea this time. Their boat returned to shore the next day, with only him on board.
The information appears of little use, though at least it seems you kept busy.
Right, now, yeah, I got a little bit of a cup of tea. It's nearly cold, but I'm trying to get it down before it's freezing cold. This monstrosity might be a daughter.
This monstrosity might well be your daughter. Its body is the product of a curse. Someone hides inside it.
Can you lift this curse?
I've done a great deal of research, made inquiries, but to lift it I would need to know the words used to cast it, and that...
Vafael Elen, Kedmil Fali. Gladiv Dorn Eptened, Bandro Ithne Iakis.
Bloody hell.
Dandelion told me. Ciri talked to him about it.
At last, you provide a pleasant surprise. Lady Yennifer, my question stands.
Where
Yes,
did that come from?
I believe I can. But I must...
Details do not interest me. Geralt, you've achieved precious little, yet
Thanks.
admittedly more than the bumblers in my spy corps have.
Thanks.
I give you half the promised reward. You will receive the other when you bring me Ciri.
How to lose money? 4,000? I don't intend to bring her here. Oh, it's a difficult decision. We can only do one or the other. I don't know what I did in the first time I ever did it. I'm gonna try. Yeah, I'm gonna say so be it.
Fine.
This audience is over. Till the next.
Thank you, Your Majesty. So yeah, that's probably one of the choices we had, and we did the wrong, well, not a wrong one. We chose one, and that one, the other one failed. Right. Where did your biting wit go? Yennefer?
Could have used some of that famous biting wit of yours. Where'd it disappear to? I mean, you were meek as a novice at Aretusa, called into the Dean's office.
I merely know when I can indulge my pride and when I must swallow it.
Ah, I see. So you show your claws to me because I'm a lowly witcher, but...
Do you really wish to do this now, Geralt?
No.
We can fight another time, in another place, where the walls have no ears.
Well, just agree with everything I say, it won't be a problem. Yeah, no, sorry, sorry, I refused to help you in Skellige.
Yen, what happened back there in Skellige?
Please, Geralt, there's nothing left to say.
Yen.
No more. Please.
Oh dear. may have seriously harmed our relationship there. It's alright, the curse out. Yeah, how do we go, Geralt?
So, how do we lift Uma's curse?
We must take him to Kaer Morhen. Oh, and Geralt, forgive me, but I'm unable to teleport you, Uma, and Roach, so...
Don't worry, we'll ride there. Never did like teleporting.
Take care of yourself.
Wait. Here, probably better if you keep it.
Of course. I'm off.
We seem to be unhappy with Yennefer.
His long search for Ciri
okay,
led
thanks for
Geralt to
info.
conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse. So he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialists on dark spells. To the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Okay. Right, so I have no idea what I did the first time. Right, just pause it there a minute. I just want to read what Ghost says. So thanks for coming in and dropping a like. Important. This quest will fail if not completed before retrieving Uma from Crow's perch to an ugly baby. She ought to complete it before doing so if you wish to romance her. Oh, right. So I don't think he was ever great on romancing, was he? I won't skip this. The last wish, okay. Right, I'll look at it in a second, dude.
Oh, there.
Oh, wasn't expecting a dragon. Don't know. Do we have dragons in... I don't think we have dragons in The Witcher.
Forktail's this close to the fortress? Someone's been slacking off.
Oh, right, well, I thought I'd forgotten about this then. I do love Kaer Morhen. It's really is supersonic, isn't it? I don't know, is this better than Unreal Engine 5? It's pretty darn good for 2014 or something.
Well, look who the wind blew in. Been away quite a while.
My old friend.
Too long.
Uma.
And your journey, how was it?
Calm, if you don't count the forktail that flew over our heads a few miles back. Passenger got a little restless.
What have we here? Multiple deformities. Eyes, ears, nostrils, a hair lip. And is this... Now, calm down. Yennefer was right on one count. Thing sure isn't pretty.
What? Why so dirty?
Don't look all that nice yourself. How'd you get so dirty?
Huh? Ah, this. I was mixing some lime for the mortar. Need to patch up the walls before they crumble.
Lot of work for one person. Lambert and Eskel not willing to help? Don't see the sense in it?
No. Yennefer found more important things for them to do.
Right, Yen's already here then.
Yen's here already?
And how?
Huh. You two argue?
Geralt, I understand she's a... Well, how do I put this? Emancipated, strong-willed woman.
Yeah.
But do manners count for nothing? She teleports in, not even a nice to see you. Jumps right into a, we've a curse to lift. There's this.
I wonder who calls that.
So Eskel and Lambert get going. And she went to the guest room to rearrange things. Through the bed, off the balcony.
That was... Well, definitely. That was a good bed.
Shame. That was a good bed.
Said the same myself. Solid oak frame, down mattress. Triss always said she...
Don't mention Triss, for God's sake.
Ah, now I see.
It's either
Things,
that,
isn't it?
or Yen really hates oak furniture.
So I may have messed up our relationship that I was trying so hard to encourage. So any idea what she's planning, just so I'm forewarned?
So what's Yen planning?
Wish I knew.
Mean she didn't tell you?
She told us what she needs to lift the curse, not what she plans to do with it, despite our asking.
Look, well, let me just continue this a minute, Ghost. All right, let me just, because I've got to save where we start, where we started the stream. So I could jump back, but I just want to see how this goes a minute and see what it affects. Right, so well, she must have a reason, she said.
She's got to have a good reason.
Huh, more than one, most likely. In any case, she's set her mind on something. Needs us to stay out of her way, mostly.
So, where is everyone?
So where is everyone?
Eskel's hunting forktails. Gotta nip that infestation in the bud. And since Yennifer needs to distill some ingredients from their organs, well, like they say, two birds, one stone. Lambert's still in the keep, preparing to venture into the mountains to enrich the phylactery with elemental power.
Mm-hmm. And Yen?
Assembling a Megascope. Wanted my help running around with some chirping contraption, searching for something. But I'm too old for that nonsense.
Yeah. I should let her know I'm here.
If you say so.
Should
but
we?
Don't go thinking she'll throw her arms around your neck.
Yeah, so right, let's have a look at that quest then. Is it, I mean, I presume if it's failed, it's non-recoverable. Let me have a look. My big head's in the way, so not quite. Right, it's not that one then. Oh, was it that one? It was the one, yeah, the last wish. We got, oh, we had to meet her in Larvik. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you can do either thing. Now, this game gives you options, so you don't have to do the ones they say. You can do the other option. So I'm not sure what I did the first time, but I imagine I may have done it. So that's why there's a failed option here, is because you can fail them if you move out of the area, move beyond it, or if you just do the other option. So I think I'll leave it there because it's failed. I've got to suffer the consequences of that. It seemed if you rescue it, right, you will also fail. Okay, so I'm gonna, actually take consequence for that. It's disturbed the relationship that we're trying to build, and I'm gonna suffer the consequences of that. I think that'd be a good idea. Let me know what a naughty boy I've been. Right, we've got to find Eskel and Lambert. Okay, so we got to do that. Sorry and all that, Yeah, you look after Uma. Your game, I'm just passing info. Yeah, thanks for the info, Goose. Very much appreciated. Has the map always been up there? Yeah, it has always been up there. I may have to move the, the conversation thing over, but I probably can't do that now. Right, I've got to find my way in. Follow the dots. So dots a bit brighter, but I think it's mostly because I turned off HDR. Because HDR is a good idea, but it can cause problems with light things on dark things. It can brighten it up a bit too much, and I got to drop to distinguish. Yeah, so somebody is, I have got The Witcher 1 on PC, and I haven't played a lot of it. It's a little bit janky, a bit old. Jess loves The Witcher 1. She's played a little bit, well, a lot more than I have. And yeah, I find it's really easy to get lost in this place because there's so many twists and turns and places to go. It's quite a big castle. So I kind of get lost. Could have just had a front door, couldn't they? But where's the fun in that? I don't know, am I going the right way? Let's check the map. I'm not on the wrong quest, am I? Right, hang on, what's this one say? That's the ugly baby one. Oh, I see, I can switch between them. Oh, right, okay. Oh, yeah, I want to find Eskel. Right, okay, we've got to find Eskel. So that's ugly baby one, that's that one. Oh, sorry, I'm not reading the text underneath it. Talk to Lambert. So it is that one there. So if I mark that one. Right, because obviously that's probably why we're going all the wrong way. Oh. Right, so I can see the indoor map is not so extensive as Oblivion. So yeah, I you know, it's one only complaint about this game is you can't like unclick something, it kind of still there. So you know, I would like to pick pick that one. Although I am. The dots are behind me. Yeah. I do get confused by the dots because it's got that kind of turn thing. So I've got to go here then. But I could consequently go there as well because he's also there. So let's go there. Since they're both in two different locations. Right, let's talk to Lambert. Have I got a torch? Because wrong one.
Leaking again.
Hello, Lambert. So yeah, somebody did it in converted the first game, the kind of intro bit, the whole kind of I don't know, half an hour intro. Did it in very high detail, and it was fantastic.
What's this?
When I played the first game.
No, booze from potato peels.
From my welcome back feast.
Actually, more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
You sure you know how to work that? It's not, isn't he a fighter? Well, he might be right about that.
Realize that monstrosity, as you put it, might be Ciri?
Yeah, I heard.
Oh, it could be Ciri.
Mind showing a bit of sympathy?
I call him like I see him. That's how I am.
Yeah, blunt to the point. Yeah, irritating.
Irritating, you mean?
I thought you liked people with bitchy streaks.
Well, yeah,
so long as they're women.
Then you found the best of them. Enough about that.
But they all have their
own... The Circle of
own,
Elements awaits.
You know, their own kind of character, which is why this game is so good. Is the characters are fantastic. You don't sound thrilled about this.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my side. So, you ready?
That's supposed to be a joke, is it? Right, I suppose I ought to say yes then. Otherwise I don't want to fail anymore.
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you.
Lambert, then.
Can't get to the Circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
Oh, right.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten, that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate him?
Yeah. Old man can't stand it.
So this is probably what I'm doing The Witcher 2 or something. So I don't really know. I'll tell you something I do want to bring up. It's rather hilarious. Okay, Jess, you know, in work, you know, she gets some funny people, and old people sometimes are worse, she says. And somebody came in and she did the voice, and it was probably 100% accurate. And she went, but my husband, you know, she's going on about her husband, so she was doing it in that voice. Something about her husband, I wasn't happy with it or something, and she impersonated the voice, and I said, and then she said, at least you're not, and then she turned around to me and said, oh God, is that bad at it? And then she turned around to me and said, oh, at least you're not decrepit yet, Dad. It's, I take that as a compliment, because some people can be a bit, you know, I won't say decrepit, but you know, can't walk, you know, a bit gone, you know. At least I got a little bit of. I mean, have I got any brains? I mean, I got a little bit of brains.
Savola's breach. Still haven't patched it up.
Vesemir would like to.
Rapidly.
Doesn't bother me though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamander assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
Just jump down, it's easier. Yeah, I mean, I can see why they changed it Unreal Engine 5.
We gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow, never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in and scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense.
So yeah, they do like to talk, you know, as they're going towards things as well. That's what I really like. But you know, will Unreal Engine 5 do the next Witcher one without stuttering? Because this is stutter free at 60 frames a second and is, you know, pretty darn good graphics. So you know what they're going to gain by it looking great, and maybe it might be less buggy, because you know I think their engine can be a little bit buggy sometimes, but it's always been really good. And like the creation engine, you know, it has been upgraded a few times. So, but I think this one's superior, to be honest. I don't know, it does all the things that Skyrim does, although Skyrim's a little bit more flexible. It has a little bit more, you know, just other things that it does. It's a bit more involved, you know, like, you know, doing homes and all kinds of stuff like that. You know, and folders that you can tell them what to do.
Them tricks.
It's an
right,
art.
okay, let's get
from
the
this old master
right?
down in Zeracania.
So I can lock on, I do believe. Oof. Right, so these are like small forktail things. Nice finishing move. Not quite as good as Skyrim ones, but still nice finishing moves. Ow. I think trouble with the crossbow is a little bit slow, isn't it? But yeah, you can lock onto the target. Harpy. Oh, Harpy, is it? Oh yeah, yeah, I can read it now. Yeah, it's a small writing. Yeah, maybe I'll hit it. It's probably quicker, isn't it? Right, a lot of harpies. I'll tell you what, this game, it doesn't throw a lot of stuff at you, doesn't it? And they always get you before you get them. I may have said that before, but that's something I've noticed with this game is everything seems to hit you at either the same time or before you do. So you're always getting hit. So that's why I find this game a little bit tough. Is they really do hit you hard. They hit you so fast that you really got a job to avoid them. It's really quite difficult. Right, okay, let me save there and redo our health. So yeah, I mean, oh yeah, and then I'm also going to meditate as well. Well, let's carry on with where we are until sunset. It's not dark yet, so it's only like 5. Just to make sure everything's topped up, I'll change the honeycomb to swallow. I usually pick up some of the, some of the flowers because some of these are for potions. I haven't gone into great depth with the potions on some of the ones that are missing and made sure I've got the ingredients, gone to the shops and buy it. And I didn't do it in the first one. I managed to be able to survive with what I had. You know, because I gradually leveled up and you know, got more and more health and stuff like that. So
tell me about Vesemir.
I just
hope any better between you.
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way.
So, yeah. Right, Lakeside Hut. So, yeah, it's a good idea to pick these up. But even in, you know, the first time I played it, when it came out on day 1, you know, I got most of the potions in the game, so I didn't feel like I lost a terrific amount. I probably just could have done it quicker.
I swear.
If I'd have
line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days past.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes.
Wow, what a detective he is. Right, okay. Right, let's do this Witcher vision. Yeah, I don't think I'll pick up... Oh, I'll have a runestone. The runestones, you know, you can always sell. I know, you get a lot. I don't know, alchemy paste probably handy. So I'm going to pick up stuff, but I can carry more now. But I'm not going to carry, you know, I'll pick up gold, obviously. And an occasional bottle of water. But I don't think I'll pick up the leather and all that kind of stuff. I'll do that kind of, you know, break down stuff or something. Because you can break down stuff. Right, where did he go? Over there, right. So I would like to ask that question. I don't know if people like the polls, but I just want information really about. I'm really enjoying playing The Witcher, although it's been such a long time that I'm very much don't know what to do now because I've kind of lost track of this game. So it's a bit hard coming in years later and working it all out again, but you know, slightly less intelligence. I usually wait until he takes the stuff out of his, the correct sword out of his. But yeah, everything hits you harder. I don't like that. And I know you can dance away and all that, but the trouble is, it's like you don't know where they are half the time because they're all over, just running around all over the place. They do smother you with enemies in this. I'll try to pick up the stuff. Where's the cross? It's hard to find out. Cross is really small here. That's the trouble. I've got a job to actually see these crosses and things. They're really quite small. Don't seem to be showing it for some reason. How do you put away your weapon? I think it's like that. But it's like when there's combat, it's like, you know, you can't do the normal things that you can do. So it's slightly different. It's kind of odd. Again, they always catch you first. So it's really my only complaint.
Great. Last thing we needed.
Couple of red, that's what I was going up to them, trying to pick up stuff, and it didn't seem to be want to be picking it up because I was in combat. It kind of focuses you on the combat, and it doesn't seem to let you do the other stuff.
Given no choice.
Well, there's another one. Oh, this is the Hag Raven thing. Yeah, she kind of. I like the fact that it does this. Yeah, all lovely effects. So I could get a Hag Raven stuff out. You know, the potion, but.
All right.
Too difficult.
Cave entrance is just opposite. See it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know, only 2 boys returned from the group.
You were the ones who ran into Old Speartip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so does that still bother you?
That's still gnawing at you?
Gnawing? No. Straight old pisses me off. What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp, hunting drowners for Crown 30 a head. So exactly what was the point?
Ought to ask Vesemir.
Oh, I have. Many times. Believe you me.
I do want to pick up the loot. Why don't you jump in the boat?
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Oh.
Because?
Because it's my boat, not up for discussion.
Okay, so I can't pick up the rest of the loot. Oh yeah, I can pick up the rest of the loot. Okay, I was going to say, they normally, you can. Right, let's see if we can pick it up now. But yeah, it is really quite small. So yeah, it's a good idea to pick all this stuff up. It's kind of Red Dead Redemption thing. They had this marker system, which I played the first one, and I absolutely love that. Second one, oh, it was very slow. I couldn't get into it. It was so slow. It's such a long, boring start. It was so dull that it put me off. The UI was horrendous. So that's why I didn't continue it. I still got it, but I haven't done a lot in it. I did the camp thing, and yeah, I shouldn't have done the camp thing because apparently that's an optional thing. And yeah, I found out. I'll park all up there, Geralt. Right, right, I'm in the boat. Okay, Geralt? I'm in the boat. Go on then. Oh, I've got to sit down. I've got to sit down. I've got to sit down. Have I got to sit down? I've probably got to sit down next to him. Hang on.
Geralt?
Well, I'm in the boat. Have I got like touch something? You know. Oh, interact. Right. Okay. I was trying it on the seat. Right. Okay. The final trial. All right. Here we go now.
Make this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose.
Yeah, Jess always lets me sail on Valheim. We have found the Queen finally. So in the Mistlands, we had to search.
Fog's thick as curdled milk.
Yeah, took about 3 weeks to find it.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
So, well, sorry, not 3 weeks. 3 times we played together doing Valheim. Well, 4 times now. We have not been able to find the Queen. We've been going into these infested mines, which take forever to find. And
fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs. It's not in there. So it's been really frustrating all this time.
Right, almost there.
But now we've found it. So we are preparing to meet the Queen. It was the last boss, but then they've added a new add-on to it, which gives us another new land. So we'll be setting that up, and we'll actually do a video of that and record that and upload it to YouTube. Me and Jess fighting
Ready for the caverns?
The Queen.
Almost. Before we go inside.
Ugh, drink a dose of cat. I know. Any more words of wisdom, like step softly or you'll wake Old Speartip?
No, I'm cool. Wow, you're pricklier than Yen.
Sheesh, you're pricklier than Yen.
Oh, don't fall in love with me. Let's go.
I'm where I want.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You know this valley's uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
Doesn't sound like one.
Whatever you want to do.
Well, should we investigate? I mean, it's the same thing, isn't it? Should we go in the cave, or should we do what he suggested? I'll tell you what. Let's we should investigate just in case, or we could go in the cave. I'm going to do that one. I have no idea what I did first time.
Just in case.
You know, Vesemir's right. You do poke the damn hive almost always.
All right.
Fine. Let's go.
Alright, check where the boy's voice is coming from. Hopefully that's the cave. I'll leave that. Right, it seems to be that way. Because we've been speculating about, you know, Elder Scrolls 6 that they can go into Unreal Engine 5. They won't. But again, we've got the dot situation where it doesn't lead us anywhere. Normally, you know, I do like this system, but when you got like a big circle like this, it's hard to know where to go. Lakers didn't win the NBA. That is disappointing. How do I find it? It's, you know, poor old people like me. You know, we have a job trying to find it. It looks like we've gone into the cave. Well, I don't know where it is. Alright, let's go the other way. Let's follow the dots. Oh, there it is. Right, okay, there he is. Right, there he is. Let's have this poor boy there.
Hey,
Alright, son.
guy. It's all right. You're safe now.
No! No! Help!
Fine.
Oh dear.
Consider yourself vindicated. You were right.
Well, well,
Crap.
what do you know?
We can talk about that later. Got the Foglets to take care of now.
Oh no, it's Foglets! Okay, here we go. Right, okay, so generally it's a good idea to just do Quen. Because, you know, they hit the part, they hit you back, and half the time you can't get out of the way of it because by the time you're just about to hit them, they've hit you first. So after you get the score, I do find it's hard to play this game simply because of the speed of how, you know, how quickly they attack, giving you no time to do anything. So it's like I'm trying to take something here, and there's really no time. You see, like that. So because it focuses on the, you know, the enemy, it restricts you, and that's the kind of thing I don't like. Let me press this, because you're going to get time to do it otherwise. Alright, let me think. I wish we had potions in this, I really do. It's like you're always having to stop and wait for things to go up. It makes you really vulnerable. I'm almost tempted to turn it down a level. Because these don't last very long. That's 30 seconds. Let's see if I can do something that does 60 seconds. I need time here. So let me take that, which won't be enough. If I get hit once more, I may die, so I'm trying to be really careful here. Now, I took this. Let me take another one. See, I can't take it, you see. That's annoying that I can't take it in the menu. So I've got to very quickly get out of this and dodge, otherwise I'm going to die. And try and take the thing. No, I'm not going to try not to save, but you don't get time to react. Especially if they come like from nowhere. I'm spamming it a bit here. Well, I've got to get away, And I've got to let it go up. But yeah, they kind of, you know, come from nowhere all the time. Yeah, I'm going to die again. Well, I want to save really, so I don't want to lose this progress. It's got to wait so long for it to go up. It takes forever. Oh, got on the wrong one. That's why I hate things where you've got to flick through a menu. I do hate that. Because it doesn't give you any time to do anything. See, I'm not even locked on, and yet it's still focusing me toward the enemy. I can't. Although I've got freedom, it's still tied to the enemy. Right. Where is the? That's what I mean. It's like, again, I got the attack in first.
An illusion. Who would have thunk?
You're not gonna let this drop anytime soon, are you?
No, I will not. In fact, whole world should hear about the time the famed Geralt of Rivia was duped like a child. Think we ought to get Dandelion to write a ballad about it. How's that sound?
Yeah, it's not very nice sometimes, Eskel. Well, you should sing about that.
Dandelion should sing about you instead. Lambert, the smart-ass witcher.
Oh,
better that than naive. Smartasses live longer.
Changing subjects. Did I see right? Was that boy?
Yeah, one of ours. Must have drowned during his trial. Foglets remembered his voice and appearance.
Charming. Let's get out of here.
I should have got a Foglet potion.
In fact, I didn't even want to come here.
Lambert, enough.
Stop whinging. Right, okay, at least I didn't die. I came very close, so let's save this. Sorry, let us, first of all, meditate and then save it. So I'll tell you what, let's do it kind of daylight-ish. Alright, then we'll save. To retain this. So I don't want to repeat stuff all the time. But yeah, I do love this game, but there's a couple of things that niggle me, and I know it's the dot things is a little bit tricky to see sometimes unless there's a dark background. You know, the fact that it's mostly sword. But those are kind of like minor little things that are, not enough to put me off the game, but it's just a little bit annoying, that's all. Right, I'm trying to pick up all this stuff because this is stuff for potions. Alright. So I generally like to pick up this, especially the monsters, because they can do the
Geralt?
The concoctions. I probably did have a Foglet thing, I should have done that really. Let me check. So all these different games have different UIs, it completely throws me sometimes. Right, let's see what we can do alchemy wise. Can I make some? Right, I've got a green mutagen. Okay, so we'll do that. It's a good idea after battle, especially if you picked up stuff from mutagen stuff. Right, we have all the parts for Dancing Star now. So by facing all these enemies, you will eventually get things. Now we can do a Foglet deconcoction. Alright, so we'll eventually, that's why I'm picking up all the flowers, as much as I can, because flowers don't weigh anything. Alright. So eventually you'll get a potion for every one of the creatures. Plus, you will get enhanced versions of that same one. So I'll get a Foglet again. I'll have to remember to do that. And if you run, he will run as well, which I really like. Some really good stuff. The indoor map, yeah, it's just basically an area. Right, okay, so let's save here as well. I can't save it right now, because it's just updating that. So let's do that. If you're doing like an animation or something's happening, you can't save, that's any restriction, or in combat. Right, so at least we won't lose anything now. Let's go through the cave. Torch, probably. So, and then if somebody can remind me to pause. I usually do pause at the start of a battle, but I'll try and pause, see what their weaknesses are, and hopefully, I won't be useless. So yeah, I'm going to pick up less of this stuff. So I've got, I've got quite a lot of stuff. I'll pick up stuff that I think might be useful, like that, like the amateur stuff. Okay. Armor-wise, I think we're
too damn
quite
high.
good on armor.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trials.
A witcher is a lone hunter.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Don't be so scared, Geralt.
Oh, you fat fuck.
1, 2, 3. You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, language is a little bit strong on this one. That yeah, a lot of people do it, don't they? I'm not a big fan of it. Only if I get, I'd have to be really upset, like drop my dinner on the floor, and then I might, curse slightly. But generally I won't. I know it's not my thing.
Wall looks a little shaky. Ard, maybe?
You think you're a bit over
Wake Old Speartip?
What? You afraid?
No, I just think before I act.
Really?
Damn it, Geralt, stop running around. Look like a piece of shit in an ice hole.
Thanks.
Let's get up there and get this over with, alright? Ready? Oh, you fat fuck.
It was facing backwards, so that's why
2.
Yeah, come on. Skip it.
You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
Morning everyone, just stopping by to post a like and say good morning. Going back to my own gaming. Okay, yeah, thanks NJ for coming in. Thank you, very much appreciate it. You know, if you hit that like button on the way out. So thanks for popping in NJ, and thanks for coming in everybody. Alright. So yeah, it just says go through the cave. So, but it did have dots just now, which, you know, could be me. I'm not very good, am I? I've got a feeling that's the wrong place there. I don't know, I just can't see those dots very well. It's really difficult for me to see it. It looks like it's up there, doesn't it? But you know, when the white, you know, white is not really good on a white you know. It's like I go up here. If I go over there, it seems to be saying it's the other way. Think you want to spell the wall? Oh right. Oh okay. There's a. Oh right. I didn't see this. This is what it is. I wonder why it was telling me to go somewhere where I couldn't go. Right. Okay. So if we do this and do hard, which is like, you know, you hit it really hard.
We need to be quiet. I could do without a warm welcome from
Old
Speartip. That up.
Not the official term.
Mind not stomping like that.
Relax. I slipped.
Another game where the talk doesn't light up much, is it? And you know, security locations obviously pick up all the stuff because, you know, they always lead you to somewhere where, right, okay, where you know, there's going to be good stuff there to pick up. So that's why they're, you know, in these quests. Why is it when I switch to that? I don't know where I got to press a button or not, because it doesn't tell me whether to or not. So I don't know where I got to flick to it or press the button. See, it's not doing it for some reason. Why won't it do it? I mean, it'd go to Axie, wouldn't it? So why won't it go to hard? Oh right, it has now. But yeah, that was kind of odd.
Something tells me he's not gonna like this.
So it looks like I could go on that way, or that way. Right, but yeah, it's a bit dark, isn't it? Sometimes it's better to actually put the torch out.
Oh, what? Something fell in my eye. Splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't from a broken
you be
mirror.
Careful.
That'd make you even nastier.
Ha ha.
So I just pulled the mic there. Let me just check the mic. I mean, I should have to get some wireless ones, but I don't like doing wireless ones because they get damaged. You know, they run out of batteries all the flipping time. So, you know, I'm not a big fan of leads because they get in your way. You know, put my hand down, it's like it traps the wire. Sounds okay here. Right, let me just read your text a minute. God, honestly, I give up with phones. I really do. They're so slow. I've only had these things less than a year, and this one about a year. This one about 6 months, and the speed that they goes from, you know, ultra fast to, you know, ridiculously slow is ridiculous. That's because they made that way. Right. Do not save. Deathloop. Think I'm a bit over 18. Morning. Just stop by. Yeah. Okay. NJ, thanks for coming in there. NJ, thank you. Think you are to spell the wall and blasting the walls is not being quiet. Good point. Yeah. Well said, Ghost. Caught me once again. Right. I'm gonna be quick. You know, I'm gonna be saving all the time. Yeah, honestly, I can't save now. It's like this little thing can stop it from saving. Just wait a couple of seconds. Right, just like there as well. Okay.
Hear that?
Mm-hmm. Old Speartip's looking for us already.
Is there anything highlighted? I might go check out the cave afterwards for hidden things. Oh, let's do it now. Right, there's something over there, obviously. That's like a sound wave, you know. We can hear sound, you know. We've got enhanced vision.
What did
smell,
you expect?
Taste.
Scent of violets?
Would have been nice.
Because we're a witcher. And I can't crouch either. I don't like the sound of that there. I'm almost tempted to do that. Now, what kind of creature is it? It's like I changed that, and it's like Geralt, put it away.
Just lost the element of surprise.
Couldn't care less.
Okay, right, Old Speartip. Right, it looks like a... Well, it's just like a troll type thing. Hang on, troll type thing. Troll. So it will, you know, if you look in the glossary, it will be a troll type thing. But so it usually is very, very similar to like a standard troll. At least I hope so. You know, what do I know? So it'd be this kind of thing, you know. Right, so you know, rock troll. I mean, if you look at it, see, they're all basically the same, apart from the. So that's like, you know, oh, it's really tricky. So we need Gwen. All right. Oh no, Axie. Sorry, that's Axie. Oh, that's slightly different. So, but those two are the same. So what is that? Ugrid oil, which obviously I should know that. So let me go out of that. Go to Ugrid. No. Inventory. So I've got to think all the time. Ugrid oil. Right, there's the Foglet oil. Right, well, I never know which one it comes under. I think this is like, you know, general things here. Well, it's a red one, isn't it? Oh dear, we haven't got Ugrid oil. Okay, so I thought it was going to be that one. But that's a slight disadvantage then. But once we take this on, we'll probably, you know, we'll have some way of doing that at some point. So that's insectoid. So we haven't got anything to protect us against this horrible thing. Was that Nintendo, Skyrim? I like to get rid of all these things for some reason. Right, let me just read what you said. Since the enemy is named, would it be in the glossary? Very good point, Ghost. Oh, well, there. Thanks, Ghost. Why is very helpful when you come in. But of course, that's up to you. Yeah, I think it's probably usually highlights it as well. So it won't be a Draconid, but it could be like an elemental, or it could be a hybrid. Forgotten his name. Wasn't that, was it? Ugrid. So it might come under a different category. Devil by the Well, yeah. Yeah, the Pentinent. So it's not really showing. Old Speartip. Yeah, it's not really showing Old Speartip, is it? So it looks like we can't face olds, yeah, but it's kind of a grid type thing, but we haven't got that potion, so it looks like well, you know, we're going to die here, obviously. Oh dear, well, what a shame. I was really enjoying it too. Right, so we'll probably fall apart here, but we'll try and confuse him. Alright, so let me save it here. I'll tell you what, I'm going to do a separate save. I can't do a save. Right, okay, that's fair enough. Right, okay, we're going to do Ard. Right, and try and stun him. Right, hopefully better hit him. That didn't do anything. Basically, they charge at you. Yeah, he didn't give you a lot of chance, did he? He did hit you from a mile away.
Hang your head from my saddle.
Right, keep away, yeah, hitting hard here. But yeah, it keeps pulling me towards him, you see, that's the trouble, that's why I hate this. Hate this. Oh, run at me, come on. So you don't get many chances, look, yeah, he does like a run thing. Yeah, it's not, you know, one swipe and that's it. I mean, we're getting there. I'll keep a distance here. In fact, I might I might just do the crossbow. Yeah, fruitless sign, fruitless sign, fruitless sign, I'm just letting my health up a little bit, don't I? Oh, got me there. Yeah, it's a bit of a swiper, this one. Ow. Oh, I might have gone too far there. I'll tell you what I'll do. I've got a great idea, great planning. Hang on, wrong one. I'm not very good under stress. You may have noticed that in all my games. Under stress, I'm gonna, I'm gonna go for something like do damage to him. Like I could blind him. That's a good point. That. See, that could raise a cloud of dust. Don't really want to do that. See, that's a bomb. Freezes him, which he probably is going to not going to have any effect on him. Fire damage against stone, probably not. So I might do this. See if it'll blind him. I very much doubt it. And then try and get away before he gets here. Because it's all dependent on speed. But yeah, I just wish it wouldn't focus on the enemy. Bit of a bind, isn't it? And I'm going to take some honeycomb as well. Oh god, by the time you press that, I do hate things where you got to flick through. It's just annoying. Right, I'm trying to, let my health come back up before I throw the vicious bomb. Well, that wasn't a vicious bomb, but never mind. Oh god, why is it not doing the bomb? Hang on. Yeah, it comes with lots of swipes. It's like you can't think in time. Jeez. I ought to do the lock on, shouldn't I? I can't even lock on to him? Yeah, it didn't seem to do anything. Hello. Oh god, I stood in his way there. He kind of lashed it out as he's going forward. Yeah, see what I mean? Don't give much chance, do you? Get out of the way, you! Hang on. I'll tell you what, hang on, wait a minute. Told you I'm not good under stress. Let's get a flipping torch out. It's like the trouble is this doesn't slow, this doesn't, it doesn't slow down the game. It's only very slightly. So I'm trying to get some light in here so I can see what the hell I'm doing. But he does like a rush forward, so you've got to try not to get him because he hit you multiple times. But you don't get much chance here to actually kick him. Right, I have more health than him then, so I just did a few swipes to finish him off. But at least I was being cautious.
Probably.
Let's get out of here.
Wait. That's for Voltaire.
Very attracted by easy at the moment. That's for what's that? Voltaire, you wholesome. Who's that?
Voltaire. Who's that?
Don't remember? Little guy. A scar on his chin right here.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
All we can do now. Never made it out of here. Let's go.
So it's probably from the previous versions. I played only a small part of the first one and I don't know, a third of the second one. So I haven't really gone through. I found the first two a little bit tricky to go through. A lot more advanced on this one, but right. First thing we're going to do is going to search this area for loot. Okay, what I did before this was search a couple of these hidden kind of sites, question mark places, just to get a couple of things, try and get me level up a bit, because I'm a little bit under leveled, and so I'm trying to just get some experience. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. It's all this stuff. I'm going to take all this a minute, okay, and then we'll find out what it is, because I can carry a lot more now. I'm trying to get a good weapon at the moment, actually, and I haven't been able to get a good weapon. Although the axe was a little bit stronger than the one I had, we're kind of a sword, aren't we, really? Geralt has always been sword, so although I was trying to do it in a different way, it's probably a bad idea. So, see, that's 800. So I'm tempted to swap to that, okay, and then see if we can put some stuff in it. If you don't try not to put the lesser ones in. They're only a couple of percent. Try and get the ones that are just like those, like or greater ones are going to even be better. So try and do the greater ones because they're better. All right. You will get like really good ones later on, but yeah, they're all like very low percentages. Not a big fan of this at all. So I'm looking for ones that do more than 2 or 3%. There's not much there, is there? So maybe, I mean, it's really kind of bad, isn't it? I'll have to do that one. Alright, just to kind of put a little bit more power into it, and then it might be damaged, so that's why it's a little bit low. So what we'll do is repair our weapons. So actually, you can flick over like the right stick by flicking over. So that's 78, and you know, that one is 76. So let's see if we can do that. I think I've only got a master one, which does lighten. Oh no, it's an amateur one. So I'll put it on that one. I want to see if it ends up to be stronger than the other one. So that one is 169 to 27. So yeah, there's a range between that, obviously. So that one is slightly better. So I'll tell you what, we'll swap to that one for a minute. We have got spare room. Armor. Right, okay, we finally found a better armor, because I've been trying to get better armor for a while. So he's got 25% resistance and bonus gold. So this is better than the one I have, which is that has got resistance to bludgeoning now. But we can probably put that on. Oh yeah, that's got resistance as well. So let's put that on, make us a bit stronger. Really nice skirt there. Repair. Now if you get like an amateur one, it only goes up a certain percentage, but if you get like a really good one, so that's 15%, so that'd be just what we need. Alright, and then but you don't see, I haven't got many. I'll have to start buying them, because I haven't really ever been carrying many of these. So I'm going to start buying them, I think. So I think it's that one there is the lowest, so let's do that one. So the amateur ones don't do so much. And then, see, I can't put anything on it. I can put something on it. Right, let's see the best one to put on it. How can you play The Witcher on YouTube Live via PlayStation? Could you explain it to me? Oh, hello, what's it? Sorry. Never stays up very long, does it? I don't let it stay up that long time, obviously, but right, I'll just answer that question. So I'm trying to like pronounce it. Oh, what am I doing? I'm looking on the wrong one. Let me go to. Sorry about this. A little bit slow getting to it. Soy Sacred. God, I got a job. So Soy. That's a really good name, that. Soy Sacred. 4-7. Soy Sacred. Right. Okay. Right. Let me just read it properly. Try and let it sink in. How can you play on? What's it? God, it keeps tilting. Hang on. God, tablets are pain in the neck, aren't they? Not only are they slow, but everything is slow. Yeah, I know, it's awkward. How can you play The Witcher on YouTube live on via Spacing? Can you explain it to me? What we do built into the PlayStation 5 is broadcasting. So all you do is press your menu button, you know, kind of PlayStation button on a PS5, and it will come up with some options like, you know, audio, broadcasting, home, your downloads. If you pick on the broadcasting, you put in a title. You can put a description in as well, and then you can put in some like things to do with the game, like an RPG, action, whatever, and then you hit the live button, and you can connect the microphone as well. or have the microphone one, the one that's on the controller. Press a button and away you go, and you're streaming live as you're playing the game. So it's a really simple process. Xbox is slightly more complicated, but that's because they don't know what they're doing. So, but PlayStation I find it really easy, very, a lot more reliable, better picture, better everything's better. I find, and although I do lean more towards Xbox because I've had that longer. I'm just going to save here. I just think broadcast is done better on PlayStation because it's nice and easy to do. It's not too complicated, a little bit more complicated on the other one. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to eat something, although I'll probably just do this meditation. It's easier. Oh God, it's easy to like flick it onto something else. The trouble when it's 60 frames a second is a little bit too quick sometimes. So we just have a little bit of a meditation. Right, I'm just checking really if there's any loot, because in all of these places there is secret loot, and if you miss it all, you'll miss out on some very valuable stuff. So I might keep going on about that, but it's a very, very important part. I usually do the battle and then have a good look around, because there's, especially if it's a chest, that is where you're going to get the real good stuff. So look out for the chests. Those are the most important things. The bags not so much. Anything that's highlighted that is something that's destructible. Did I go here? The only trouble with kind of this indoor map is it doesn't show much of it, so you're not quite sure which is the way out. Oh, bye, Jeffrey. Is that you leaving, Jeffrey? If so, yeah, have a great day. All right, so I hope that answered your question, Pysacker 47. All right. So I'll do it live on PlayStation. It's quite a simple process if you're on PlayStation. If you're on PlayStation 4, you can do the same thing. It'd just be a lower resolution. It'd be 720p instead of 1080. I won't bother with the camera. It's not very good. I got the camera because really I can't seem to find any other option apart from if you connect it to a PC for doing it on PlayStation. I'll buy their camera, which is rubbish. Basically, it's rubbish. It's very low quality. It keeps jumping around all the time. It just doesn't do things very well. The focus is awful. You don't get any option on focusing it correctly, so it's always out of focus.
Oh, good to be back above ground.
Mm-hmm. Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
You're trying to impress me?
Don't know who you're trying to impress. Tough guy stuff's just not working on me.
Look who's talking. Vesemir told me about that job you did for those Nilfgaardians in
All right.
What? What are you doing?
Killing monsters.
Good one.
Just came out that way. Come on.
Yeah, it's another reason I like The Witcher. It's got some really good humour in it. I do like a bit of humour in games, since I'm a humorous person. Although, don't take that as gospel. That's just my opinion. Right, we've got to get to these circle of elements. So, Ugly Baby, well, we'll do the other half of that. We seem to have gone. Let's finish this off and get to the circle of elements and see where that's going to go, alright? Let's have a look at the maps, because it could be a quick jaunt down the road. Right, okay, it's a quick jaunt down the road. Right, okay, it seems to be behind me. And of course, anytime I can call a horse. And he will pop in.
See him shit and run as soon as he saw us?
Mm-hmm. Never known a troll to do that.
Am I heading the wrong way? I am heading the wrong way. What was the horse? I can hear him, but sometimes I can't see those dots until it's too late. It's like, it sounded like I was going the wrong way there, but I am going the right way, so I don't know what he's complaining about.
Whoa!
Hang on, we just check this world map. So I've always got to like check the because there's always like certain ways in The Witcher you can't sort of climb up cliffs and things. You got to kind of go the proper way. Although I say let's try going up the cliff. On second thoughts. Oh God, no! Oh no!
Witches is to walk no more. Stops. East Mountain, Trolley Mountain. Troll Mountain.
I love the trolls in this.
Hi! This Troll Mountain.
You talk to these idiots.
Well, I wouldn't say let us pass or regret it, because although I said I'll be an evil Geralt, and I don't want to be evil. I'm not going to do bad guys anymore. Oh, I know. Just want to get to the circle, really.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Which is thing 1 say, thing 2 do, thing 3 do, sometime.
Enough! Out of my way,
Oh,
dimwits, or
boom.
I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
I hope you don't understand. They understood all right.
Mm-hmm. They understood all right. Congrats.
Run for the cave before they stone us to death.
Well, yeah, okay. Where? Oh, I could have picked the plant. Never mind. I don't worry about the plant. Alright, get in the cave, quick. Get in the cave. I'm sure we'll be safe in here. Lambert.
Geralt?
This is the most interesting thing you said this week. Why have we got that lamp on? That's odd. Oh, maybe we needed a magic lamp. Right, okay, yeah. So, yeah. By the way, if you got any help, I would sincerely appreciate it, because, Can I get through up there? I can't do that now. Why can't I do that now? Can you briefly show in this video which path you take in the PlayStation menu? I can't really show you, because it would pause the stream, so you won't be able to see what I'm doing. So once I press this menu button, it pauses the screen. I did just say that, didn't I? So what you do is on the PlayStation controller, PlayStation controller, right? If you press this button here, which is a black button, below this white is a PS button, which is the PlayStation button, which goes into the menus. You press that, and it will give you some things along the bottom. I'll just press it and read them out to you. It will have things like the home menu. It will have your notifications, your network, all that kind of stuff. One of them says broadcast. So all you do is you go to that. You got to have a game running to do the broadcast. If you can't do it while you're watching a video, so just start a game. Get to the main screen. Press that button, and one of those, and you can adjust it to wherever you want. It's the broadcast button. You click on it, and a menu comes up and says put in a title. Description. You don't have to put the description in, but you must put at least the title in. Okay, so you can say part 1 or whatever. Okay, and then you can put a description if you want, but you can always do that later, so don't worry about it. Put it once you're on YouTube. Once it's once you've finished, it automatically goes to YouTube, so you can edit it later and put in some details. All right, so you don't have to put in the UK or whatever country you come from. You don't have to all detail. You can do that afterwards. All right, I like to just tick them just before I do thing, and then and then you press the record button. It's as simple as that. So you just put in the title, put in the thing. You can just do that and start. You don't have to do the other options. You can do that later. So it's a very quick, simple process. You can, if you plug a mic, you can plug headphones in, so you can hear it here, and then you can have a separate mic on a stand. and connect that to the PlayStation just by USB, and that will, and you can adjust this mic as loud or as quiet as you want. You can adjust the game sound as well. So that's why I like PlayStation more, is you get more adjustability. So the mic option especially is a lot better. Alright, because on the Xbox they don't allow you to adjust the mic. Alright, so it's just really simple. It's literally, if you've got a PS4 or a PS5, you just hit a broadcast button. When you press the options, you go to settings and go to thing, and go to your camera or whatever, and just set up, go to the options where it says broadcasting, or just hit that start button and it'll have it on a little bar at the bottom. But if you want to know, probably just watch somebody explains about broadcasting, but that's about as in depth as I can go because I can't show pictures. Alright, so hopefully that explained it. Hit the PlayStation button in the middle.
News goes no far more.
Hit broadcast and press recorded.
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the Circle of Elements.
Listen, but we trolls come no to Witchersea Castle.
Oh, 3 of them.
Rocks lots there. Pretty rock.
Enjoying this little chat? Cause it's not getting us anywhere.
Well, just let me talk to them. They might have a little bit of intelligence. Certainly got more than you have.
I'm talking.
3
Fact
trolls.
is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar. We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Troll, rock, troll. Witchersea strike no back. Just talky.
That's it. I love the troll voices.
Good? Only you. Witchersea monster kills trolls monsters. Yes, true is. No face make.
I love the troll speak. It's fantastic.
We do go this. Use sharp back clubs leave here. Use pass. No squeeze. We smash.
It's like Lord of the Rings, but better. And you can do either side of this. You can fight them, or you can leave your swords and be friends with them. I was friends with them. And seeing as we're outnumbered 3-2, and I'm not really good on the combat at the moment, I am going to do the same thing, because, if I do that one, we just had a troll, and it nearly minced us, although it was a named one, so it'd be stronger. So I'm not going to kill the trolls, because I like the trolls. We'll leave our swords, we'll come back for them later.
Alright, we'll leave our swords here. Pick them up on the way back.
We want them know. Lick metal. Mouth stings.
I just love it.
Shut up and follow my lead.
Oh no, it's brilliantly done. Whoever did the trolls, I just want to say, did a fantastic job. So we've got to get to the Circle of Elements, which hopefully is I'm going the right way.
I think you might have missed your calling. If I remember Pappy Vesemir's lessons correctly, Witchers kill monsters.
Your memory's shit. They only kill harmful monsters.
Just like
they threw stones at us, Geralt.
Whine about it to Eskel later.
Just a few steps
more. You
can
kill the goats, by the way.
And we're there.
Ooh,
I'm
that's
not going
some serious panting. Out of breath, out of shape.
Nah, just a bit hungover.
Been hitting the hooch with Eskel again?
No. Been hitting it alone.
That's the worst. That's the worst thing you can do. Right, so I hope you're enjoying it. I'm trying to do my best at this game. I do seem to be struggling on this time I'm playing it. It's a lot better when I played it a long time ago.
Damn. Beautiful view.
Didn't think he had. I think he knew the word beautiful existed. Yeah, so I'm going to put high praise coming from you.
Must be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Fair enough. But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the
medallion
torches and
does,
place the
doesn't it?
phylactery
I
on
know
the
it
altar.
trembles.
I'll handle the rest.
Trembles and kind of warns and nothing. There's something nearby.
How'd it go? Water, then earth,
Right, I've got to place it on there. Right, okay. Wasn't the thing I gave to, Yennifer? Or was this something different? Right, I'm just going to write these as soon as it tells me to. Oh, I put it out, did I? It says light the torches around the altar. Oh, right, these. Sorry. Can't read my own writing. Right, all four of them. Not those candles.
Alright, phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements while we catch a breather.
I completely forgot about this. If I did this in the first one, I completely forgotten it. Because it was a long time ago.
So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah, used Axie. But I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axie. Saved my life a short while ago.
I wonder if they're referring to The Witcher 2, because I think in The Witcher 2 there was a troll that I could talk to or something. So I don't know whether it's this game he's on about or the other one, because I played the other two, but not all the way through. I only played less than a third of each. So how did Axie save your life?
Sense a good story coming.
One of the best. A couple of road robbers stopped me. One pointed a crossbow at me, and the other started rummaging through my satchel. I made the man with the crossbow shoot his friend, and then hang himself.
Oh dear, so does anybody new come into chat? I do want to respond. So I hope you're enjoying it. I'm trying to decide whether to keep playing this, because this is a very, very big game, or whether to do Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, the second one. I played some of the very first one when it came out, but this one's far superior. So please let me know if you would prefer The Witcher or Kingdom Come Deliverance. All right, because I kind of would like to try it because I did get it for my birthday. So the man with the crossbow shot his friend, then hanged himself. Well, you didn't have to kill them.
Didn't have to kill them.
But I could, so I did. 2 whoresons less in the world. Big deal.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No. I was adorable before Vesemir brought me Kaer Morhen.
Cynical bastard. Right, well, we all went through that.
We all went through it.
That's just
Geralt
it.
Speak
Not
future.
everyone made it. Lots of boys died here. Boys taken against their will.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return?
No.
Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
He's got a point. Geralt, I'll answer that.
Didn't know. I'm sorry.
Next time you wonder why I'm so bitter. Well, there's your answer.
Okay, well, I learned something.
All right. We've griped enough.
But yeah, he was.
Let's get out of here.
Bitchy in the second one. I didn't play the first one first. I played the second one because it looked absolutely outstanding. But I found it a little bit fiddly to play because I wasn't very good at.
Need to get our swords.
Parrying.
Witcher with no swords like a man without an arm.
Sure thing, brother.
That's one thing that you know, it makes it difficult for me playing The Witcher, is I'm not very good at this parry.
Witches is it sharp back club takes, and home goes.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. I don't need convincing.
They're not thick.
Come on, Geralt, let's go.
Although they may speak odd, they have a little bit of intelligence, although it's limited. Right, I could stay here for a bit. I'll tell you what, you go. I'm going to stay here for a bit.
You go ahead. Gonna stay here a bit.
Not too long, though. Remember, we got ourselves a cripple to cure.
Alright, well, I'll be very quick then. I just want to say hello to them. You know, and see if there's any loot here. Basically, well, alright, it's all about the loot, basically. But yeah, we pick up sound waves, you know, you name it. All kinds of waves. I just want to see if there's any loot here. Obviously not. You know, you got any loot in your, you know, some gold or, you know, dead bodies? Yeah, he just wants to stomp about like a typical troll would do. Alright, he's a bit of a stomper then. What was this up here? Because I was hoping this was going to be a word of power, because in the first time I played this, on day one, I couldn't find many of these things of power, so I think that's why I failed a lot of the time. Right, we've got to help Yennifer fix the Megascope. I don't know, should we see Yennifer? I mean... So any help that you can give me, I sorely need it. I'll tell you what, let's find Eskel. So let's do both of them. I'll do Yennifer last. You know, I'll keep her waiting a little bit longer. She might forgive me then. So you can search for Eskel's tracks. Ooh, so I could do that one. And let's save. Alright, I'll keep saving. I'll do a separate save as well in a minute. Right, okay then. So, where is that on the map? There's no travel area, travel spot here? I do find that a little bit annoying in games when you've got like, oh, I've got to go all the way to there to get the travel spot. That's a little bit irritating, isn't it? So I've got to like run all the way to there. That's a little bit much, isn't it? I do find that sort, but it's probably because they wanted to use the horse. Why is there two things? I do find that confusing that they show two different things. I do hate that when you get that. It's like, that's the ugly baby one, but that's the one we have to go to. Why don't you just do one or the other? So we got to kind of hang on, I'm just think. Sorry, I've got a very sore brain. It's like, why is it going that way then? When they're both down there, that's what I don't understand. So all these dots thing a good thing. And I don't know, it just sometimes I feel like it's a little bit odd. But it's probably maybe why they changed Unreal Engine, although I mean, if you want good visuals, Unreal Engine, yeah, but oh, I see, it could be we can't go down there, we got to go the long way around. That could be the reason. Okay, right, okay. So that's probably what it is. Goodbye, Mr. Trolls. So I think that's what it means.
Come on, Roach.
Or that way. Or it's telling me to go through the cave. See, sometimes I can't understand.
Faster.
I can't understand it.
Slow now.
That's right, I'm trying to kill the horse actually. Right, okay. I always know the shortcuts, don't worry. But I was a lot better the first time, but that's because I had a few extra years of brain. I'm going the wrong way still, aren't I? shame that games, you know, won't allow you to go opposite the other ways, isn't it? So I'd love to just drop down there and save myself a lot of time, but looks like I'll go through the cave. Oh, there's a word of power.
It's gotta be.
So in this game, you know, you have to explore. It's the only way to find this stuff. So I think it gives you a point plus a temporary buff. Yeah. So I didn't get enough of these the first time, but I managed to get through the main quest. So if we go to my character, trouble is I don't know what to spend it on because I'm trying to increase the potion, how long it lasts. And I still haven't found out which one it is yet, and I need loads of points to be able to do it. So I need 3 and I've only got 2. So I'm going to try and hang on because I'm trying to get down which one of these does give you like 30 minutes or something. So I'm trying to get that one. So it looks like I've got to go the other way. So
go.
Yeah, it looks like I've got to follow up. It's just like it keeps, you know, picking one way and then it picks another way. It's like, it looks like I've got to go through the cave then. So some games are a little bit awkward on how to do stuff because there's only one way of doing it. So it looks like I've got to go through the cave to the other side. So that could be what the solution is. Sorry it's taken me so long to work out, but you know, I'm a bit old now and some say I've lost the ability to think. I think you're right. That's an example.
Come on.
Have I got controller drift or something? Right, we'll try that again. Not going very well, is it? It just doesn't make sense why it's telling me the wrong way to go. I don't know, I can't seem to get that through my head at the minute. You see that the chat has been disabled on the screen. It should be working. It should be working. Hang on, let me refresh the page a minute. Let me refresh it just to check, because you know, if the chat isn't working, I'm stuck, aren't I? So I'm pressing buttons here, just like no reaction whatsoever. It looks like the chat is okay. It does look like chat is working. So hello Rob Risen, sorry, it's probably because you've come in and I haven't said hello yet. That's probably why, isn't it? Yeah, it is working, Rod. Let me just read what you said. Good morning, everyone. I hope you are having a great day. Yeah, we are. I hope you're well, Rob Risen. Please don't forget to leave a like to support the channel. Thank you. Yeah, thanks, Rob Risen. If you could do that, that'd be really helpful. It's because I am answered. Sorry, Rob Risen. It takes me a while to work things out sometimes. I'm trying to get out of this place. You just saw and it seems like they do appear. Yeah, I just try to work my way out of this. I just have to... I wish that map could go down the bottom because it tells me to go there, but I can't go there. That's what's confusing me. Is it keeps telling me to go places where I can't go. Oh, I see, it's down there. But I went down there and I died for some reason. But even this doesn't seem to be the right place, does it? Is this doing exactly the same as I did just now, where I fell down? So I'm trying to follow these dots, but I don't know, although it works well most of the time, it's a bit like clairvoyance in Skyrim. Sometimes it just kind of lets you down a little bit. So I'm trying to do my best to see it. It's really small. I do struggle with the UI, although I've got better glasses now that I can see a little bit better. It still hasn't, you know, still hasn't removed the whole problem completely. It's still a little bit iffy for me to see. Yeah, it's like if I drop down there and I die, so it's really confusing. Why is that lamp gone in? I don't even know why that lamp is there, to be honest. It's a complicated UI, isn't it? That's the only thing I'll say, is it's a little bit complicated UI to work out, because it's like flicks around all over the place. So I kind of struggle with it because there's a lot of sections. But that looks like, you know, I can't get down. But it's telling me to go there, so it looks like I may have just like, oh yeah, because I think I went on to there and I didn't use this little step, so that's probably why I died. So I'm trying to follow this thing to lead me out, but I know I'm confused by all the cave entrances. I think that's what the problem is, and the lack of being able to see what I'm doing. I mean, I've had night eye. I wonder if I've got night eye. Because I could do with it. Is it one of these? Plus clears toxicity. Black blood. Have I got night eye? I don't know what I can't remember. I used to remember it because I was playing it all the time the first time. Looks like I haven't got night eye. Not exactly clear, is it, for those dots? It's really difficult to see. It's like it goes up there and then it goes there. It's like what you call confusing. A bit like clairvoyance, isn't it? It tries to find the best path, but sometimes the path is the wrong way. It's like, you know, through a rock or something. Looks like I'm going the right way. I'll pick up those. So this is the part of the game where I struggle, is the navigation. Navigation seems to be getting harder, I think, sometimes. I know navigation used to be really easy back in the old days of gaming, but now it seems to be like, I know it's gone backwards, I think. I just think I like simplicity, really. Right, okay, we've got a boat now. So, is there no travel spot here? It is annoying when you haven't got a travel spot. I do get annoyed when games don't do travel things. So you got to do lots of travelling because it just means, you know, I'd have to cut things out, you know, which is unlike, you know, a lot of streamers who, you know, love to do all the cutting out and they love to do all the other stuff. Looks like I'll have to go on the boat. I'm not a big fan of having to cut out the stuff all the time because I haven't got time to do all that stuff. I'm a poor old soul who, in between streaming, I just like to relax and just watch something or whatever. How do I go backwards? Oh. It's like some of these systems, they're different from game to game. So, it's that's what I struggle with, is UIs and every game being different. It's like I'm so close to getting in the boat, but I can't get in the boat. There's so many different buttons and configurations these days. It's just like I can't work it out. So I've got to like press and hold it. Right, okay, I've got to press and hold. So it took me a while to read it all and make sense of it all. But I am thick. Let me go that way. So I have to back out. So the quickest way is going to be doing this. Well, it's a slow boat, isn't it? I don't think we got the wind. That's probably what it is. Wrong way. You ought to try it on Valheim. God, trying to steer a boat on there. You get a big boat and you can't, you know, the thing goes sideways. Doesn't turn. Right. And then let's go forward. And see if we can head down there. Right, because obviously we don't do it any quicker. And, you know, stuff spawns around you, you know. This game, I find it just, wherever you go, it's constantly spawning stuff. I don't mind things spawning around now and again, incidental things, but I think Skyrim got it just about right, where it wasn't annoying, and it wasn't every time you moved 10 feet. It was like, it just did, and it did a bit of variety, whereas all of you just plant a load of things wherever you go. I want a little bit more than just, you know, dump a load of things there because you're approaching that area. I want it to be a little bit more interesting than that. So yeah, you know, I might have to like cut this bit out now. It's like sitting here just pressing the buttons. You know, it's about as dull as you watching it. So you know, I might cut a bit out if I can, but I don't want to do too much of just cutting out stuff. It does take a lot of my time. Because, you know, I'm spending like, some of it, you know, doing time stamping. I don't want to have to do editing as well. I know people make it nice and flashy and all that kind of stuff and have lovely stuff going across the screen, but I hate that stuff. Myself, I find people go overboard with it and drown. I don't know, it's just my opinion. I just don't like things to be too over the top. I like it to be, you know, if they throw out the thing like, oh, like and subscribe, you know, and all that, well, when they start every 5 seconds they throw something up on the screen, it's supposed to be funny or whatever, I just find that annoying. And I've had people, you know, come on my channel and say, you know, they find that annoying. At least they ain't got a load of stuff floating about all over the screen. You don't get adverts either on this channel. I'd only do that if you ask for it, but I don't particularly want to earn money from YouTube. I just want to have fun and enjoy playing games, and if you enjoy watching it as well, and we can all become friends and get along, then that makes it all worthwhile. So yeah, it does take time to get to these locations, doesn't it? You know, you could at least throw a few new ones in, like by the cave, for instance, because normally, yeah, I think they do them near important places like that, but for some reason they didn't do it on that one. So it looks like we're, you know, it's going to be a long stretch here. I probably could be better on the horse, wouldn't it? But you can't go that much faster, really, on a horse. Right then, that way. Go, my horse. Right, come on, faster. It's like, really, is this fast? I mean, it's not exactly fast, is it? Don't forget to steer it. When you come to junctions, you have to steer it.
Gonna hang your head from my saddle.
Right, okay, here. Right, whoa.
That's it, Roach.
Right then. We'll do Yennifer later. I seem to have upset her, so it's probably a good idea to leave her for a bit, let her kind of get over it. I don't think she is somehow. Should have stayed with Triss, really, or a safer option. Right, okay, I can get up there then. So I can get up to that bit. Here we go. Is where I've got to find out how to get up. I'll try to go. Come on. Get up that little cliff. Come on, it's only a slippery rock. Right, okay, so finally they put a travel spot in. When I get there. Right, okay. More investigation. What does it say on there anyway? No way. Right, so I presume it's in here. Or not. Search for Eskel's tracks. Right, okay, I've got to search for his tracks. So we'll get down there now. I just got up now, but I'll get that back down. Please don't die. Right, let me do a save. So yeah, that's the only thing that's stopping me, you know, enjoying the game is I'm finding out how to navigate in it. Because the dots keep leading me all, you know, sometimes imprecisely. Or it gives you just a big area to explore and you're never sure where it is. But the things be nice and simple. You know, like for a thick person. I mean, can you see any tracks? I can't. It seems to be gesturing up there, doesn't it? You see what I mean? So I'm doing my best. If anybody could help me. I really struggle with this stuff. You know, how to do the simplest thing. Sometimes it just isn't as obvious as I think it is. And plus it won't let me go anywhere. Oh, come on, Geralt. That's why you have a jump button. Right, come on, Geralt. It's like, why are rocks so slippery? That's what I want to know. Rocks are not slippery. I can see why they do it, but it's like sometimes, you know, it's like, why does it sometimes work and sometimes don't? Oh, is it there?
Must be Eskel's prince.
Oh, right, okay, sorry.
No one else has left to keep
It's right in front of me. Sorry, everyone. You know, I was born thick, so please excuse me. I don't know, which way is it pointing? It seems like it's that way. I'll pick up the plant. I just wish it was a little bit, you know, highlighted a bit more. Might be better at evening. Right, at least I'm on the right track now. It's quite funny, really, because we are tracking. Oh yeah, look, it shows up a bit better now. Now the sun has gone down. I'll be just as bad on Kingdom Come Deliverance, but you know, watching an old guy, you know, in his 70s, you know, struggling with modern games, and you know, I'm coming out and hopefully, you know, it's interesting enough for you. If it's not, I'll apologise. Try my best. It looks useful, that. So there aren't many things underwater, I don't think. So I'm going to get all this, because all these do potions. So I'm just going to pick this up. Apparently I can't pick that up. It's like he's very floaty. In that, you know, turns really quickly. Therefore the UI bit doesn't come up. Let me see where the tracks went. I'll imagine it's the other side. Yeah, there you are. Right, I can't believe I actually worked that out. It's a horseshoe shape, so it's pointing that way. Right, at least it's working. If it doesn't, then just, you know, just search and that'll progress it. I am going to pick up everyone, because flowers don't weigh anything, and they're needed for potions. So, right, where is it going? Where did it go? Did I miss it? I think I went past. Is it that? It's got a highlight so far, and then I can't see it now. I just wish it was a little bit more precise. Right, oh, there it is. Right, okay. Looks like it's up there. I would imagine if it's going up here, that's probably the right place. Right, okay. Right, let's examine this. I'll leave the stout. Right, where would it possibly be? Up here. I can't see which way it's pointing. Is it carrying on? I presume it's carrying on up. So if anybody knows this quest, please, if you could help me out, because I am struggling with the you know, with following these dots. It's very hard for me to see. I don't know, sometimes it shows up. It's like when it's in the grass, I can't see it very well. Oh, please don't lead me all the way back
What's
again.
its
Oh,
name?
thank God. I thought I was going
Scorpion.
backwards. Right, okay,
Beautiful
and then
animal. Footprints.
once it comes under that,
And
we
hoofprints.
advance.
A goat. Interesting.
Oh dear, that's right, I've got a goat now. Right, let's have a look. We've got to examine the air around Eskel's. I don't know, my eyesight seems to be not so good today. For tracks using your sensor, witcher senses. Or sensor witches. Yeah, it doesn't go very far ahead, does it? Probably because we're in broad daylight.
Rocks. Tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel.
Probably, we ain't got
But there is
fight
the
dragon.
goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent.
Oh dear. 'Cause I don't remember there being a dragon when I first did it. Maybe I didn't do this quest. I imagine it'll be wherever that is down there. So where have I got to go? Should have done this at night. Pretty hard to kind of see because it's kind of because it's floaty. I got a job to see it. Oh, there's
It's
a
a
thing on
bark.
there.
Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, the stench.
I'll then make the circle wider. I don't mind a bit of investigation, but crikey, that's a big area, isn't it? Oh, right, we've got a scent. Okay, oh, good, good. Yeah, it's a scent I can see a little bit better, but because with daylight, I think it's hard to see. And it's usually where the big growly thing is.
Eskel's tracks.
That's somewhat growly.
The
I hope it's not a
nose
dragon.
knows.
So I can't remember if I've done this when I first played it because although I don't know, level 30 odd, and I did the main mission, I still haven't completed
Didn't
it.
tie itself to this stake.
The DLC was huge, and I only done a bit of that as well. I just run out of things.
Supposed
So
to
many
be
games come
Forktail
out.
bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
I sometimes switch.
As for forktails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See your memories back in full, and
Yeah.
sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Yeah.
Good to finally see you again.
We won't talk about Yen.
You too. How are things?
Same old, same old. Another day, another drowner.
That it?
I'm a simple witcher wolf. Don't fight dragons, don't fraternize with kings, and don't sleep with sorceresses. Unlike some.
Thanks. Yeah, I could consider him lucky, couldn't I? Try to limit myself to sleeping with swords. No, I don't think I ought to say that.
Fame's not all it's made out to be. Consider myself lucky if I were you.
You're right. Takes a lot of champagne to wash down all that caviar. That is tough going.
Yeah, he's a bit vindictive as well, isn't he? Uh-oh. Please don't let that be a dragon. It is a dragon!
There it is.
Oh, it's a small dragon. I like small
Bad day to
dragons.
leave its nest.
Big bastard!
Right, okay, first of all, we'll have to see. I don't think we've faced a dragon. But I could be wrong. Oh dear. Right, there's Cyclops. So that could be, you know, a new thing that came up, possibly. That thing we fought earlier. Vampires apparently. So what is it? I don't. Yeah, it probably won't come up with it because we haven't faced one yet. Oh, hang on, there's draconids. Oh, right, okay. So this is yeah, it's probably this. So what is it? It's gonna be golden oracle, grape shot, draconid oil. I don't know if I've got draconid oil. Very much doubt it. Draconigger. I mean, I think this is the kind of basic stuff. So it's probably going to be in here. That dragon is tiny. It makes you want to adopt it as a pet for me. For the house, yeah, that's what you call a little dragon. Not as good as Skyrim, but I know they're probably as tough as Skyrim. Right, have we got that thing? I can't see. Oh, we have a bee. Is that a bee coming in the house? It's getting quite warm in the UK, so you know, I'm opening the windows now and I'm actually turning the heating off because it's a little bit. Yeah. So I mean, is that? I don't know. I'm not sure what that is. Don't look as though I got any of that. It's a fork. Yeah. What? All right. Yeah. What? It's like a small one. Yeah. Okay. Then it looks like we're facing this completely unrequented, and I probably can't save, can I? Draft. I should have stopped it there. Let me go out, see if I can go out of range and stop moving, because I don't think it allows you to do it while you're moving. Oh, it's not going to let me. So if I die here, I mean, it's only a little dragon. I mean, sorry, Forktail. So I don't think it have any problems here.
Your parries are shit. Focus on improving that, smartass.
Ow. So time for the crossbow, I think. I'm trying to lock onto it, don't seem to be doing it. Right, let's do Gwen. I can't quite understand this. Have you got to like hold it, or can you? Yeah, it's kind of a. Yeah, I can't quite got used to this yet. Right, okay, that seems to. So I'll have to try and do that.
Damn it! It's taking off. Hit the wings.
Looks like we've got to follow it then. Right, I should be able to save now. Thank God. Right, okay. So let's finish this one off, I think. I don't want to do lots of 3-hour streams. Thursday I like to just do a little bit less, so I don't overdo it. I've got a bad neck and I don't want to overdo it.
Overgrown reptiles. Hate it when they do
pointing that way.
Might have saved us some trouble. Let us kill it now.
Oh, we've got to follow the blood trail.
The gut itself, run a spit down its throat and out its ass.
Damn straight. Doubt the beast that well mannered though. We got a
bleeding heavily
from an artery. Blood's light colored.
Yeah, I saw your comment. It seemed strange to me that you weren't here, so I wanted to see if you had said you were leaving or if you were going to be watching inside, or if you were going to be watching in silent. Being here, just sitting in the back. Oh right, okay, yeah, Ghost. Sitting in the back, okay. Well, I mean, it's up to Ghost where he comes in. You know, I wouldn't, you know, let's not say it's strange. You know, because Ghost can do what he wants. Doesn't want to sit in the background. It doesn't know a huge amount about the game, so but he does kind of help me out and remind me things, and yeah, I really appreciate that. Right, looks like we got to go up here. It kind of ends here. I wish it wouldn't do stuff like this. It's like it ends here.
Yes, Wolf.
I know you got to, like, you know, click on something to progress, but
not scared to leave the horse down below?
I don't know. Maybe that's why they
switched. Could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse, a purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine. Have I told you how I got him?
No, don't think so.
Saved his lost knight once. You know, woods, dark, wolves, the standard. Told him, give me what you find at home and all that. No kid this time, but his mare had just foaled.
Eskel and Scorpion, bound by fate. An enchanting tale.
Mock me all you want. You're just jealous.
Am I going the right way still?
The old hen she cackled on the fence. The old hen she cackled, and she ain't cackled since.
What's that song?
Some old hill
landed here.
Not very gracefully. Look at the tracks. We broke its wing, I think.
Good. Oh, he's not hiding in the cave, is he? Yeah, they like caves, don't they? That's because they're trying to get you in a confined area, so you'll die.
Good. Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand.
Wish I could do a sneak attack on it. Right, don't forget to go the other way as well, because you know they're going to hide little trinkets in here. I mean, not always, but shouldn't pick that up really. But you know, don't forget to look out for all the trinkets and stuff. Can't see a blind bat, can you? Although you wouldn't be able to see one anyway, would you? If you were blind. Right, I can't go down there. Oh, wait a minute. There's a box. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Boxes. So always look out for those boxes. I might go on about it a little bit, but it's, you know, some people they just rush through this stuff and they miss all this loot. So I do sometimes, but so if it takes a bit longer sometimes because I'm looking for loot. Sorry about that, but I try to get as much as I can.
Giving me no choice.
You know, I'm going to die against all these creatures. Yeah, I won't use that much. Yeah. I'll tell you what, oh, look at that. Oh, now we're cooking. I got a shield. I'll do that against
let's collect the spinal fluid
other
and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
You don't say.
Gonna tell me which side of the knife to cut with next?
The sharp one. Come on, hurry
up.
Yeah,
a little bit of sarcasm to my play. Spinal fluid, that's what I suspected. Right, anything else? You know, because you've got all this stuff. That's definitely going to make something, isn't it? Right, and then of course you look for loot. You know, it's a big area to explore. Loot. So, sorry if I go on about it, but it's very, very important. Loot. There's lots of loot in this game, hidden in little corners, you know, special armors, weapons, you know, you name it. It's worth doing. Oh, right, okay. You know, schematics, all sorts. So don't miss out on all this. Use your Witcher vision for all these things. Alright, okay, so and now I think that is it. So yeah, it didn't I noticed that in games, like when you have a light it doesn't do much of an area. I thought it would do a bit more area than this, wouldn't it? Right, okay, looks like that's the back end, so it looks like we've done it all. So let's go back out. Try not to fall down a cliff or anything. But yeah, I don't know, it must be the way games are. I mean, here we are in games, you know, in a long time after it first, you know, we first had games, and we still, you know, have a job to get good performance and good quality.
Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster, Roach or Scorpion, and who's the better rider.
Oh, God. I think this hat is like pressing on my glasses and pushing it against my head. Right, what do you say to a little race? And maybe... No. I don't want to do races.
Rather not tire out my horse for no reason.
Honestly can't see what all those dames see in you. You're a stick in the mud.
Pretty damn handsome stick, though.
Thanks.
Debatable. Let's go.
It's my horse. Oh no, no. Right, okay. Right, okay, so, right, we've got to return to Kaer Morhen. That should be easy, shouldn't it? There should be a travel spot right here, shouldn't there? No, of course they want you to travel all the way there. It's a new thing that they brought in the games where they, you know, make it as long as possible to get back to base. It's called padding the game out a little bit. I mean, I can see the sense why they did it years ago, because obviously, you know, they were trying to like get as much content in as possible, but it's even worse now because they trash it even less. They put even less content, so you got to do even more travelling. So we thought this was good at the time, but that's because all the new games are shorter. I don't know, what would people prefer? you know, fast travel everywhere, so it's nice and easy to get around. Therefore, the people who want to rush through can do it, or not. It's always a good idea in a game to do the exploring, but still do the fast travel options at regular intervals, so you get the boost of both worlds you can choose. So I do prefer to, you know, to be able to go back to a place, because if you've gone that way to a place, you've already discovered things on the way, so you don't need to go back and discover stuff on the way back. And the only thing you might get is, say, an encounter, which, yeah, you could miss those, couldn't you? Right then. Okay, let's go in here then. Actually, let's see if we can ride in. It appears so. Right, there we are. I've done that. I've managed to finish that quest. Oh, I should have stayed on the horse. Never mind. Right, we kind of done that. Everybody enjoy the way this evolves in the games, where, you know, you get a quest and they gradually evolve. You know, some of them like go there, pick up a ring, come back. Simple, but I quite like it when it, you know, it evolves over time. Did I go this way last time? I think I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, I am going the wrong way. I thought so. I think it's down there, isn't it? God, I'll tell you what, it's a hell of a journey to get in, isn't it? But it is based on the original one, so I think we did have a Kaer Morhen in the first one as well, where we could go inside and everything. So it's pretty much, it should be the same. Right, and then go through the main door. Right, okay, so at least we kind of finished this bit. But they're really good at telling stories, CD Projekt Red. They're really excellent at that. One of the best, to be honest. Right. But it would have been nice if they had one on the front door, wouldn't it? So we could just travel straight here, never mind. Right, okay then. So it looks like we've done that. So our quest next would be to help Yennifer. A little bit frightened to see Yennifer. It's funny though, that's the same one. But that's part of this whole thing. So it kind of all meshes together. So I presumably we could have done Yennifer first. I think that's why there's a separate one. Right, we've got to find the Megascope now. And there's probably loads of loot here. So I'll leave it today, but you know, I used to come here, get drunk when I first played it, get drunk, have a chat, you know. So I probably do all the little side things like talk to everybody and all that lot. But it's great fun though. I definitely recommend it if you haven't. God, here we go. I've got to follow the dots again. I prefer just a, you know, just a little thing in front of me saying that's where you got to go. Right, we've all got there. It's pretty good though. It's probably, I don't know. Is it better than Clairvoyance in Skyrim? I don't know. They both have their limitations, don't they? See, Clairvoyance better, but
God damn it, you piece of shit!
Uh-oh. Oh dear, I'll tell you what, let's face the music then. And she's angry now because she can't get the thing to work.
Damned crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests, especially dull ones.
You could calm down slightly. Would that help?
Need to blow off steam? Go ahead, just not on me. Find some other target.
Oh, I shouldn't have said that.
Throw another bed off the balcony.
Ha ha ha. So it's to be dull jokes after all.
Rather have a serious conversation? We can do that if you prefer. So upset about Triss, you gotta take it out on the furniture?
Would you prefer I take it out some other way?
She's not really softening, is she?
We should end this discussion before I say something I'll regret.
What's on your mind?
But I'd love to hear what you have to say.
Is that so?
Oh no!
Very well then. Listen, you shagged my friend for upwards of a year. I cannot know what your witch's code says on the matter, but ordinary folk would consider it obscene.
I did.
Base. Vile. I try not to think about it.
Yeah, so I thought that was going to avoid
making it difficult. That's that.
This is in The Witcher 2. So in The Witcher 2, there is a sequence where you can go with Triss, and you get up to stuff, and it's, you know, a little bit revealing. And I did that option. I think you could have said no, but I thought, you know, I didn't know what was going to happen, so I didn't realise that was going to happen. So and we did lose our memory. That's our very poor excuse.
Yen, told you already. I lost my memory.
And I've lost my patience.
May have picked the wrong one there.
Oh.
Okay, who saw that one coming? I didn't. Yeah, this likes to surprise you. This game, it really does. Oh, she dumped me outside. Well, that's probably appropriate. Anything down there? Probably fishes. Hello, what was that? There's something down there. I'm going to go and get that. Try not to aggravate the others, because it's probably something valuable. Right, that stuff especially. Right, okay, well, let's go back, play some music. Alright, I hope you should calm down a bit now. That's why I was trying to do Yennefer this time, but it looks like I'm playing it all wrong. I should have listened to Ghost and done what she wanted right from the start. But, you know, sometimes, you know, you just want to do something else. And you didn't realise after it's the wrong thing. So I didn't intentionally knew that was going to happen, because I had no idea. Because I've completely forgotten how to play this game, as you can probably judge from the way I've played it so far. I'm doing my best, but old age has crept up on me a little bit. Poor excuse, I know. Where is it trying to lead me? That's what I want to know. I'm going to make some coffee today. Today is finally the day of the 24-hour speed run without stopping. Oh, is it, Rob Risen? What, you did playing Skyrim? Oh, excellent. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to do that, but yeah, good luck on that, Rob Risen. So there do seem to be some people that are doing it. I think even Mikaroshi did a very long stream. Should know by now, if you are going to make a bad decision, make a save first. Well, the thing is, sometimes I don't know what that is gonna entail, Ghost, because I sometimes you get a clear decision one way or the other, and because of the way it's worded, sometimes it's not exactly obvious that's you know, because I thought that seemed as, you know, it seemed to be something that wasn't too, you know, wasn't dangerous. I didn't think it was going to have that effect. It was completely opposite of what I thought it was going to be. So it wasn't that I tried to do it wrong or anything like that. It's just that that seemed like the safest way, and then later I found out it wasn't, because it's not exactly obvious what you're asking. It's kind of slightly concealed, isn't it? Maybe I'm just thick. So I'm an old guy. You know, give me a little bit of slack. I know I keep saying that, but you know, I'll get a horse, didn't I? I think that's why they got a horse, isn't it? It's because there's a lot of running around.
Hey, yeah.
I know. I know. I've never been a horse person in games. You know, I don't rely on horses all the time. It wasn't for me, it was a joke for you, since you've been streaming for almost 3 hours. You always kept a strict schedule for your stream. Well, I don't I wouldn't say
faster.
It's not a strict schedule, but I like to not do too long, mainly because it's my tea time afterwards, and I don't want to run late. So my tea is a bit late, so it's kind of a stomach problem. How did you get these places? This is why I like to cut corners and cut across the places, is because it takes a long time to get through all this stuff. So I like to shortcut things if I can, because you know, when you're playing and streaming live, and you know, you're not trying to shorten it too much.
That's it, Roach.
You know, it's a little bit. It's, you know, I don't want to cut loads of things out. I don't like cutting stuff out all the time. It's time consuming, and some people get burnout doing it, and I don't want to get burnout. So that's why I don't do it. It's because I want to do this and it to be enjoyable. I don't want to get to a point where I'm stressed out.
Faster.
Like some people that do it a lot. So this is just like relaxation for me, and you know, you people come in and you make it really enjoyable, because I can talk to you and I'll get your reaction, and also you can help me, and even if I don't always take that help, you know, I try to if I can, but ultimately I suppose it's my decision whether I do something or not. So don't get upset if I don't do what you recommend. Sometimes I'm looking for hints, really, not as, you know, oh, tell me what to do all the time. So it's kind of a bit like that, where I'm trying to get like hints, because I'm not trying to do something sometimes. So the odd hint here and there would help me achieve it. But I don't want it to be like, oh, you're telling me what to do all the time. I want to have a little bit of, you know, a little bit of say in what I do. Am I going back all the way around again? I feel like I'm going forwards and then backwards. But I'll put the sword away. Apparently I put the sword away again.
Weak, but regular.
Did I just go through here? I don't know, I can't understand all this, I can't. Right, let's through there. I don't know, what would you rather have, dots or markers? Right, upstairs again. So all that, you know, I mean, easier if I could just fast travel back, wouldn't it? Right, Yen jumped you in the lake. Yeah, I gathered that ghost. Yeah, I thought she dumped me, like teleported me to a completely new area, but then when I was in the lake and looked at the map, I realised she just dumped me in the lake. But thanks for reminding me, just in case I didn't know that. Right, Yennifer, dare I, please give me some idea about what is Geralt, the correct answer.
Anything you'd like to say?
It will say, this is a positive one and this is a negative one. Sorry.
Sorry. Pretty dumb excuse.
Extremely stupid. I'm glad a mere whiff of fresh air helped you realise that.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me Forktail spinal fluid. The other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
Taken care of.
Is that so? My, the initiative. That leaves one other trifle to resolve. As you saw, my Megascope's acting up. In rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
Right, let me answer the question. I was just waiting for a chance to get a word in. It's always great to share your moments. You can share the moments you can connect with. I think it's great to be able to share a conversation or joke, even the bad ones. Those moments are always very nice. Okay, thanks. Thanks very much, Robin. But yeah, she dumped me in the lake. So I'll ask her what to do, because I'm not taking any decisions anymore. What do you plan to contact?
Who you plan to contact?
Up to you, Yen.
Or is that a secret too?
First off, stop pouting.
Don't say that yet. Okay.
Second, no, it's no secret.
Geralt.
Ida Emian. Remember her?
How could I forget? Member of the Lodge, Elven Sage.
Exactly, a sage. As the name suggests, she should know a great deal. I'd like to ask her for advice about Uma. Satisfied?
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not so sage, they've let me down before. But if we gotta, we gotta.
If only you'd been this cautious with all
Didn't
of
help,
them.
does he?
But no matter. Thank you for your permission.
She seems to have calmed down a little bit. Don't do any back chat, Geralt. You do seem to be a bit sarcastic still. Ease off, man. How do I do this?
All right. How do I find the source?
Oh, don't approach her that.
Use this Potest Acquisitor.
Wow, that's going to stick out, isn't it?
Potest Acquisitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are. Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for?
Yeah, don't say anything else, Geralt. God's sake. Right, you have a new quest item. Prepare it for use by placing it in the appropriate slot in your inventory, then selecting it from the quick menu. To use the item, hold or not. Right, okay. So I think I'll finish now. We seem to have hit a point now where, right, we seem to be safe from throwing me in the river. At least I hope so. Right, so first of all, I'd like to get rid of all these. Right, it looks like I did it immediately. Right, flick on all these to get rid of them, so I know which is the new stuff. I'll flick all that. Is that it? Where's the new things? Oh, I seem to have picked up a lot. Oh, it's already in there. Well, that saved me the bother, didn't it? So why did it tell me to do it? Put it in there. What is that anyway? Oh, it's a mask. Okay, so all of those are 5,593 vitality. So I still like die really quick. I'll tell you what, I would like some saddlebags. I did store stuff on the horse, so I must admit I haven't picked it up yet. Maybe I'll buy some. Right, okay, so I think what we'll do is next time we'll continue this. We've got like 2.5 hours, so it's a little bit more than I was thinking of doing. Excuse me. So we'll finish this quest next time. I want to try and do Kingdom Come Deliverance, but I have a very great difficulty trying to squeeze it in somewhere. I don't know where to put it. Thanks, Ghost, for coming in. Yeah, thanks a lot. I like to hear all your hints and tips and stuff. And sometimes I will, sometimes I won't. So, and I don't mean to try and break stuff. It's purely accidental if I do. So next time we'll be doing that. So thank you all for watching. And I'd like to thank all these people for coming in. I like to just very quickly look because sometimes I do miss people. So I'm going to make sure I just haven't missed anybody. Because if so, I'll put it in the chat. I hope I did, Queen. Otherwise I'm in trouble. Right, okay, we're all right. So thank you to Ghost57. Thanks to Ghost for coming in. Really appreciate when you come in. And I do appreciate the help, even though maybe you don't think I do. It was good to see you all. I hope you have a good day. See you next time. Okay, thanks for all risen. So thank you, Ghost. Thank you to Queen Keok. Thank you, Queen, for coming in and giving that a like. That's very kind of you. I'll return it, don't worry. And I don't mean I'll throw it back at you. I mean I'll return the favour by doing it on yours. Jeffrey Giordano. Thank you, Jeffrey, for coming in. Shame that they lost. And NJ, thank you NJ for coming in as well. Just popped in, left a like. Thank you very much. To Pussy, hang on, let me get this wrong. I don't want to, I don't want it to come out wrong. It looks like I already have. What's that? Pie? I can't even read my own writing here. See, although I know I've got new glasses, it still don't make it any better. It's like Roy Sacker 47. Alright, so Roy Sacker 47, thanks very much for coming in. And of course to Rod Risen, thank you Rod Risen for coming in as well, leaving some nice comments. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you on Saturday with Skyrim and our Assassin. VR, I'm not quite sure what to do. I don't want to do 4 days really. I want to do 3. but I want to do a Kingdom Come Deliverance one, even if it's just the first one. I want to get one in because it looks like it's a really good game, and much better than the first one, which I was really poor on combat. I really never got the hang of combat, and that's the number one complaint why people didn't play the first game or finish it, was because of combat. And this one seems like it's a step forward, and they've just practically done every part of the game has been improved, so it looks like it's a lot better game. So I would like to do that. So if I can't do the VR and I feel okay, I'll have to try and squeeze in a Kingdom Come Deliverance at some point. So I hope you'll come in and watch that when that happens. We'll be doing the new Oblivion remastered, because I'd love to do that twice a week, to be honest, but because I absolutely adore that game, and it looks incredible now, even if it is a bit jittery and a little bit sluggish on performance. So, but it's still vastly superior than the original, because it just looks good. So I hope you'll join me on Tuesdays, Thursdays with The Witcher, and Saturday with Skyrim and Iron Assassin. And I'll get to the Necro at some point. Okay, alright, bye for now. I'll see you all next time, and guess what, I'll see you later. Have a great rest of the week. And Jess is back in form. I had the family round yesterday, all the family round, and I met one of my kids, Gwen, has a boyfriend, and I met her mother, and what I love, she was a really lovely person, and she's a Lord of the Rings fan and a Star Wars fan, so we had a little bit in common, so that was really nice. Went to the duck pond and fed the ducks. Really nice day out, so thank you for that lovely day out, and popping over and saying hello. So we had a really good time, so thank you all for watching. I'll see you next time, and hopefully you'll watch on Saturday. Bye for now. Hit that like, subscribe button, everybody, if you're new. Thank you very much. Bye for now. Bye. I'll just end it, just quickly today.